they just as we're coming to the final topic, and this is not another Howard Stern show, but I was always a massive fan of Shuli because of that era. There was the Howard Stern show versus the Opie and Anthony show, and if you were a real fan, that meant you had two great shows on at the same time. You didn't really. It was only the, and I'm going to say the word again, the silly gooses who took sides. So what? But the latest rumor going about is that the great Jim Norton, who has a beautiful wife, right?
Yeah, great show too. Sword Fight. Highly recommend it. Check it out.
I wonder why it's called that. But the rumor is that Jim Norton is leaving radio for good, and is going to focus back on his stand-up touring and doing his show where he talks into his wife's microphone. So, Shuli, what do you think of Jim Norton leaving the radio career behind, and how does it feel to be officially the winner of that war?
I mean, Jim is amazing. Jim is amazing stand-up. I got to work with him a few times, and to watch him prepare and go up there, and then he's very meticulous about his craft, and it's fucking cool to watch because I usually go up there stoned, and so because I don't want to forget my jokes, which I mysteriously forget every time I go up stoned. But
I'm very high. I'm not okay.
I'm with you. I'm with you, girlfriend. So I think it's great. I think it's great because he's phenomenal. I don't know what he's getting out of that gig. I know that with money. No, I get the money part, but I mean, like, I think if he focuses on his stand-up right now, by next year he's doing Rogan promoting the special, and he's made more than he's gonna fucking make at Sirius for sure.
You remember, like, I guess it might have been like 5 years ago now, but he had like De Niro doing these stuff. He had Ricky Gervais doing these, and like he came over to England because he kept getting told by Bill Burr, like, come over. He done one show, but I went and fucking saw it, and he was brilliant. I guess maybe he's just a bit too self-deprecating. He doesn't think that he's as good as he is. Which is
none of the great ones do. None of the great ones.
I'm not that good either. Really.
Please, I think I'm fantastic. So I'll tell you how shitty I am. But I remember working with Dave Attell, who's like, I mean, it's the top of Comedy Mountain right there as far as writing jokes and delivery.
Turd.
And this guy, he's up on stage, does the greatest fisting joke I've ever heard in my life. He goes, people say fisting isn't romantic. I disagree. Let's say you're on the deck of a cruise ship, the sun is setting, and you go elbow deep and you pull out a ring. And she says, I thought you were going to put it in my food. And you say, I kind of did. And I thought that was such a brilliant joke. And he comes off stage and I go, dude, that's one of the funniest fucking. And he just goes, yeah, it was all right. Like it was nothing to him. It was nothing.
Yeah. Well, I actually spoke to the legendary Francine from ECW about Jim Norton's wife, and she had this to say.
I'm watching you holding that knob.
And
wow. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought she said,
I get sent to bed early for butt fingering in public.
I thought it was that.
Here, this is a good one to keep us on topic of Jim Norton, by the way. Thank you for B40. Do you believe that one awful music
video
destroyed Billy Squire's career? Oh, yeah, that's that. No, well, I dance like that, so what the fuck you're talking about?
I mean, that is the story that after that video dropped, nobody was rocking out to Billy Squire as much. That's for sure.
Yeah, poor us. But yeah, I just think that with Norton, it's good that he's going because that Jim and Sam show is fucking horrific. I hate Sam Roberts. I wish he'd fuck off.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I guess this is a weird time, but big fan, Sam. Shout out, Sam, not Sam.
Please come on our show, Sam.
Oh, yeah, actually, no, do come on the show. I was joking. Christmas time.
Sam is a guy that has so much respect from me for his hustle, for his fucking drive. Watching him in that building, watching him fucking put in the time with his wrestling shit. I remember he did a live podcast at Caroline's one afternoon, his wrestling podcast, and it was the first time he sold out Caroline's. I mean, there was a line around the fucking building, and couldn't be happier for that guy, dude, because he fucking worked his ass off for it. So shout out to him. In other words, I'll take Jim's spot. Hit me up.
Well, Sam Roberts couldn't get a wrestler to say this.
That ginger from Terminator 2.
Oh,
that's right.
He did get Batista to say this though.
That's fucking disgusting, dude.
That's what he got him to say. I don't know why.
He didn't say this.
Conan big, Conan gay.
So there you go. But yeah, I'm actually glad for Jim Norton because, well, not that he was ever hiding his life, but now he's getting to get away from that dick sucker Sam Roberts, who actually gets to suck his wife's dick now, and with the big happy smile on his face, and good for him. And Nikki seems like a good egg. Probably has a set of them underneath her bag, and
that is a very weird. You're painting a very weird reboot of Jerry Maguire. I see Norton walking out and going, "I'm not sucking your dick anymore, Sam. I'm going home and sucking my wife's dick. Who's coming with me?"
Yeah.
You know, and doing that.
Yeah, and plus she does seem to have a good sense of humor. Like Anthony Cumia was just on the show, and usually you would expect that to be a kind of a clash. He's kind of edgy. Ended up being one of the funniest fucking podcast episodes ever since the most recent Jake Hudson stream.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of the old O&A days, really, wasn't it? I think she filled the Opie bit where you're kind of like, stop interrupting them, they're being funny. Please just let them finish their joke.
She actually was the Opie because she's this big, tall, blonde with the big, huge penis.
It's weird. She's Opie and Norton's the Hole. Weird how things have turned out, you know?
Oh my god, that's so vulgar. Hey-oh!